Hey guys, so the market did exactly what I was telling you guys that it was going to do. It did exactly that. So, based on my broker, a new day is already started. This right here is their midnight candle, right? So, the new day has already started for them. It's already the 16th of November for them, okay? And this right here is what I wanted to tell you guys about a shooting star. So, a shooting star comes after the very top of a trend. As you see right here, this is a trend. And this is from an old line, a trend line that I wrote on a previous chart. But you see, your shooting star is right here. Now, a shooting star is not an indication that you should make a short trade. A shooting star is just an indication of a possible reversal. What I always do as a rule of thumb, I wait for confirmation. So as you see on the new day, it's confirmation that the day is selling short. So what do? We were in a bunch of buys here, and I must have closed them out when I opened up a new chart here. So let me go ahead, and I want you guys to see. Right? Okay, so that's fine. And I immediately put us in the margin, right? Crazy. But that's actually perfect. That's actually the number I want to see because my example is based on $100. So I'm not even worried about that. So now we have these buys in here, and then you're wondering, like, what am I going to do? I have to get out of these buys. That's perfect. Put you in a panic, right? As soon as you see that pink, puts you right into a panic. I'm sure everyone who's seen that went right into a panic. That's perfect. So then on the H4, all right, selling off exactly as what I said, all right? Right out, you waited for confirmation because we have a bearish engulfing pattern right here. We also have another indication of a possible reversal is that beautiful spinning top, all right? Bearish engulfing pattern here. We waited for confirmation. That didn't give us much, so we waited again, and look what we have. Now, just as I said before, that you're going to get just a basic, just if you get some momentum, you're going to get some really, really good movements here. And then you can see, I believe when I first looked at it, it was roughly 200 pips. Yeah, yeah, it was 200 pips. That would have been a good, this definitely over 200 pips that you guys could have taken if you would have followed that, right? But here's what we're here for. We're here because we woke up and out and we were in buys, and our buys had us in negative. What do? We closed them out, right? We wanted to get that money back. We closed them out. We said, okay, well, what do? So I'm going to show you right now. Don't panic. See, everyone panics. Oh man, I lost money. I want you guys to understand that when the market is going against you, when everything is telling you, okay, you're going long, but the market is selling short, you do need to reconsider your options. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger, guys, because you want to live to trade another day. Understand? You want to live to trade another day. So, right, even on the 4-hour chart, they're selling off. And then you go to the 1-hour chart, they were selling off. Right? They sold off all the way through here. So what do? You close out your trades. You don't just stay in these trades. That's bananas. You don't do that, right? No smart investor does that. So you close them out, and then you say, okay, well, Eric, what's next? So then I'm gonna show you guys right here. This is how you never lose. Oh wait, I want to show you guys one more thing. One more thing that's really important. It's really important, right? Especially for some of you noobs. Okay, and I like to call you guys noobs, so don't worry. All right, perfect. You know what? 1 hour, 1 minute chart. Let's see. All right, so I want to show you guys something here. I want to show you guys support and resistance. These things are important. All right, I'm going to pick some good spots here. See, I just opened the chart, so I wanted to pick some really good ones here. So I want you guys to see what we call support and resistance. And support and resistance is some things that you're going to be able to measure to know if your robot has reached a point where you're going long here, right? Your robot is somehow taking long trades. Maybe it took some long trades here. Okay, so maybe it took some long trades here, and then when it went up, it didn't go up high enough to close the trades out, and now the market is selling short. You want to know is, okay, how long am I going to be in this trade? So you need to know what is support and what is resistance, right? So here's at the very top is what we call resistance right here. When the market goes up and it hits a point where it no longer goes, it hits resistance and it goes down, and then it bottoms out, but it reaches support as if it can't go any longer. Then it goes up, hits the resistance, breaks through it, but doesn't break through far enough, falls back down towards support. You guys notice how it went up really high and then came back down really low, but still came back up, right? And then hit the resistance again, and then hit support. Okay, guys. So when you're trading, let's say for example on the 1 hour chart, right, and your body's trading, you want to know where is your support and where is your resistance. You want to know sorry about that. You want to know, like, oh, this is awesome. And that's what I was looking at earlier. You want to know where your support and resistance is. All right, you see these right here? This is what we call resistance. Right down here is what we call our support lines. Okay, I want you guys to see. You can always find them on the charts. They're everywhere. Okay, you can just find like the lowest point, and you can find that the market always hits it. And then right around here is where market makers like to take contracts. I want you guys to see this. Right, this is where market makers like to take contracts in areas like that. Right, this is what we do and take advantage of in our harmonic scanner. This is right here. Look at that. You see how all those contracts being taken, the market's being pushed up, being pushed down. Okay, but you guys see at the top is what we call resistance. All right, so if your body's trading and you're like, okay, has a bunch of short trades, it's going up so high, you know, should I pull out? Should I put out? And then you look and say, well, you know what? I think it's gonna reach a support level, right? Support level. That's still support. A lot of movement here, support here. So you say, okay, you know what? I can wait. What if it's 200 or 300 pips? Are you willing to wait the 200 or 300 pips? Maybe, maybe not. You know, that's you have to determine your risk. But I'm telling you how you can actually determine where things are going to end and where things are going to begin. But here's what I want to show you. Let's go back to the 1 minute window. All right. That's just a sucky 1 minute window. I hate the way it looks, but that's just how the market is trending right now. So I want you guys to watch what I do. All right. I closed out my trades in a loss. The next thing I want to do is I want to open up my navigator. Right. I want to open up a new chart, Euro USD. All right. Let's get it set up. You know, however some of you guys like to do it. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and do it all the way. Candlesticks, colors. Right, so now after I have put it on my 1 minute, I go in, navigator, Forex power, and then go ahead, okay, close that out, and then I'm going to go here, I'm going to edit my settings, right, because now let's say this right here is trading from I know you guys are saying, what in the world is Eric doing? Because you know I don't like dirty charts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that. And then we're gonna say these are the safest settings. Please watch. Okay, please watch. Please use these. Please. Right? These are the settings. Right? If you have JFX, even if you have Trader's Way. Right? I'll keep going. Okay, so that's on the first bot. All right, the second bot, gonna open it up. First thing I like to edit is a magic buy, a magic sell. Why? Because both bots, you do not want them trading on the same magic buy and magic sells. Your trades are going to get mixed up. You're not going to be able to achieve the results that you're looking to achieve. Okay, change that. Now let's say that's changed. Um, the other one is trading from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Then you can come here and you can say, well, I want you to trade from 1300 to, let's say, 1400. Okay, that's what you do. All right, you have it. You let the market stabilize. You give the market some time to stabilize, and then you put it on. Now, let's say you were trading 1 cent lots and you lost. You know, matter of fact, yeah. Let's say 1 cent lots and you lost. You know, your 20 bucks. You come in and you say, okay, you can do 3 cent lots, especially if you have like $100 accounts. You can do 3 cent lots the next trading day, as long as the market is stable, and usually the market stabilizes within 24 hours or less, so you don't have to worry. I recently had to do this for one of my son's accounts, but you know, that was that. Take profits are fine right here at 50, right? But you have to change the take profit to 40. Okay, you have to make sure you always keep those fairly close to each other. Okay, and then you're gonna have that trade. Now I want you guys to see what's going to happen next. Okay, watch. 13 and 14. Okay, that's right. That didn't change, right? So we have to change that. And then we have to change this. Also, guys, on $100 accounts, you know, change that, you know, to $1. I want you guys to remember that. Make sure you change that to $1. Okay? However it's managed. Change that to $1. Okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna let this just run, and it's gonna go in and it's gonna go into the market and start making you some trades and start making your money back. It's gonna start carving into the market. All right, it's gonna start making you your money back. It's gonna start carving into the market. So as the market stabilizes and then everyone starts to get in and start to play the market and take profits out of the market, you're gonna be in the market doing exactly what the robot is supposed to do. Now, you can always come and come and check on a robot maybe 30 minutes before it starts to trade. You know, if it's going to trade at 1300, you know, come check on it at 1230, right? And see what the market's looking like. As long as the market is not having another long extension, you can just pause that and then change the time to have it trade in the morning the next day, trade earlier. So, for example, so you have your 9:30 to your 10:30, right? Your 9:30 to your 10:30. Come in and trade from like 7:30 to 8:30. Okay, so you can come in instead of, you know, if the market is not giving you the conditions you need. Also, you know what? Don't forget, because this, when you come out of your gray box, when you close out of this gray box, all right, this would, even though you put, you have it here, your 4 and your 0 here, all right, it doesn't change here. Okay, so you have to make sure you put that there. I almost forgot about that. Okay, because you don't want them, like I said before, you don't want them trading on the same magic buy, magic sales, especially if this still has sales open up until, you know, 1300, or trades open up until 1300. You don't want to do that, right? But then when you put this on and you let this trade, what it starts to do, it starts to carve into the market and it starts to recoup your losses. You understand? Because the market equalizes, it levels out. So what happens in the morning? If it happens in the morning, then the rest of the afternoon is just going to be a level market. Everyone is going to level out. If it happened the previous day, and the market is starting to level out, you know, you'll be able to carve those profits as well. But all of this is just basically a couple of hours where the market starts to just go up in one direction, and some of you guys can't really handle that type of movement, and your account gets strained, and you have to close out trades earlier than the rest of us. So you have to do that. Then you just put this bot on. You do exactly what I just showed you how to do. You let it carve out the profits for you and get your money back. And if it doesn't work well, then you do it 2 hours before the previous, your next day. That's it. Get it.